There's this thing they call the gospel of prosperity. The gospel of prosperity is where a preacher like myself comes to you and says, you see, if you are a Christian, you are not supposed to suffer. How can you be hungry and you are a Christian? How can you be broke and you are a Christian? It's not possible. Christianity is a place of abundance. To some extent, we can say, yes, it is true. But then to define Christianity in terms of property, in terms of material things, in terms of wealth, is where we might be preaching the wrong message. Because Christianity cannot solely be defined in terms of just wealth or material things. Jesus today in the gospel says, if you want to follow me, you have to deny yourself, but also carry your own cross. That means you cannot divorce the cross from Christianity. If you are a disciple, if you choose to follow Christ, you also choose to carry the cross. Christianity is best understood through the cross. Christianity is born from the cross. The cross is the source of our salvation. The cross is our strength. And when we are going through problems ourselves as Christians, when we are carrying the cross, it is not because we are weak that we are carrying that cross. It is not because we have sinned that we are carrying that cross. God is not punishing anybody for giving them a cross to carry. Further in today's gospel, Jesus talks about also the world. He says, what does it profit you to gain the whole world and forfeit your own soul, forfeit your own life? Day in, day out, we are running after the world. We want to gain as much wealth as possible from the world. We want to have as much as possible. We want to accrue as much wealth as possible. And that is okay. But many times we are doing this at the expense of our relationship with God, of our life with God. We run after the world and run away from God. And that is where we miss the mark. You can be running after the world. There's nothing wrong with being rich. You can be rich. But your wealth should not replace God in your life. As you run after the world, don't run away from God. Let God be at the center of your activities. Let God be the source of even your wealth. And when you have God at the center of what you are doing, at the center of your wealth, in fact, you have the greatest wealth, which is God himself. Because God is the greatest wealth. You know, you can own the whole world. At the end of the day, it is just vanity. Tomorrow, you're going to die. Are they going to bury you with the world that you have gained? Not at all. You're going to go back to the grave the same way that you came to this life. So at the end of the day, accruing wealth for the sake of it is just like chasing the wind. But when you accrue wealth and you let God be at the center of your wealth, of your life, of your activities, then you have the greatest wealth. And even if you died tomorrow, you go to your grave with the greatest wealth. And that is God himself, the Spirit of God. Jesus says, you can gain the whole world, but if you gain the whole world and forfeit your soul, you have not gained anything at all.